Hey guys, I'm here to show you a hair tutorial. I've basically been wearing my hair in this little kind of pulled back bun with two headbands. I work out during the week, so I don't really do much to my hair, but it's pretty stretched. So I wanted to try some Bantu knots. And I got a question or a comment on one of my other videos, and someone was asking me, how I wore my hair when I transitioned. And Bantu knots is one of the things that I learned how to do at the very beginning of my transition. And then I learned how to do other things. So kind of taking it back to the Bantu knots and show you guys my technique for how I do this. So my hair was originally in flat twists. And then I took them out of the flat twists and I put them into the little protective style that I had. And now it's really nice and stretched. So you can see I have some texture because of the flat twist. But I wanted to try the Bantu knots because my hair is stretched. And I'll probably get a good result with more stretched hair. So what I'm going to use is a little bit of water to moisturize my hair. I'm going to use a leave-in conditioner. And this one is the Giovanni direct leave-in, the Weightless moisture conditioner. I've had this for a while, but I'm going to go back and use this and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. I'm going to use a wide tooth comb, and then you may need some pins to hold the Bantu knots in place. I'm going to try to tuck them so that they'll hold by themselves, but that may not pan out, so we'll see. So first thing I'm going to do is just section a piece of hair. I'm going to do these fairly big, and I'm going to two-strand twist my hair before I do the Bantu knot. Get a couple clips as well. So I've moisturized my hair throughout the week, and basically how I did that is I took down the twists, I put some water in my hair, and then I sealed it back with some of my shea butter. So I'm only going to put a little bit of water on my hair. I don't want it super damp because it's going to make my hair draw up, and that would defeat the purpose of it being stretched. And you also don't want a lot of water because Bantu knots can take a long time to dry. And I don't have a whole lot of time today. So put a little bit of water and then about a dime size amount of conditioner. And make sure you get your ends really well. And I will detangle. Then just two-strand twist. I'm going to twist going towards my face instead of away. And some people just twist the hair without putting it in two-strand twists. They just take the hair and continue to twist it. You can do that too. Since my hair is already textured, I decided to do the two-strand twist along with it. So once you get your twist, I kind of tighten it at the root first and then twist it about halfway down. Then you'll start the Bantu knot. So you take your hair around. I use this other hand to secure the knot in place. Whoops, didn't do a good job there. And then just keep rolling it around underneath until you come to the end. Okay, and so my ends don't tend to hold very well, so I'm just going to take a pin and hold it in place. Okay, I'm going to try not to do these too small, so I'm going to get a bigger section and do it again. And then I'll do the rest of them and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So what I'm doing is just finger detangling a little bit before I add the water. Just gently. You can tell like the front of my hair doesn't have as much texture as the rest because this is like pretty much straight, but it's just how my hair is. So add a little water. Make sure you distribute it evenly in your hair. Get rid of any shed hair, and then add some conditioner. Make sure you get those ends. And then once the conditioner is in, then I detangle with my comb. I'm gonna make this section a little bit smaller. Okay. So you take it, 2-strand twist. It's just my preference to twist my hair going towards my face. You can twist it however seems most natural to you. Make sure you twist to the end. Then I start my twist, or I start my Bantu knot just by trying to hold it in place and then keep rolling it around. And I will probably continue to use pins to hold it in place just because I'm not really getting my fingers to twist and hold the hair like I want to. I did all my Bantu knots and I actually dried them. I sat underneath the hair dryer for a little while and I air dried for a little while. So I took one of them down in the back already, and this is what it should look like if it's dry. So make sure that they are dry, because if you take them out before they're dry, it's just going to be big frizzy hair. So as I mentioned, I did pin most of these, or pretty much almost all of these, in place after I knotted them. So I'm just taking them down. I think I did about 10 knots in total, so it wasn't too bad. Also, something that you want to think about when you're doing your Bantu knots, definitely make a part wherever you want a part if you're going to do that. But make sure you have a knot somewhere near the crown of your hair, because if you have your knots set awkwardly, then there's like a big gap at the top of your head, or like a big gap in the back. If there's somewhere that you really can't, I would say, bring the hair back together, then it's going to look weird.
Belly is empty, your chances are slim. Waiting to see what the cat dragged in. If you need $1, maybe I got a dime. I'm all yours, if what's yours is mine. So lend me your ear, mine's yours to